it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Seahawks 14, 49ers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
On second down, Mostert.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Mostert. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now Mostert. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
On first and 10, it's Mostert.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Give us some. Give us some. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
At the 37-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Second and goal from the 1.
21.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. Buying time. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown.
Seahawks.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football.
And that's caught inside the 35. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20. 12, 12.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Let's go. Mike 54. Mike 54. 13. 13.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Flushed out right. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. This is Mostert, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. The gun, it's Garoppolo, escaping the pressure right. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, Well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They go play action now. Wilson. That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the 49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Coleman now. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Down.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Carson will take the handoff out of the option play. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Myers' kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Watch twins. Watch twins. Check. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Carson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the Niners' 48-yard line.
They run again with Carson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Here's Wilson to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they run the option on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And his pass incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down.
16 yards. First down.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
To throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
A loss of 3 yards.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Garoppolo to Ayuk, first down 49ers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Carson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers 7. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Here's Richie James on the return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Steps away to his left. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
49ers.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
San Francisco.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Garoppolo.
Give him 6 on the play, and it's a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Garoppolo again. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle from Jimmy Garoppolo. And the 49ers get a score closer. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Score Seahawks 31, 49ers 13.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Carson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 49ers have an extra defensive back on the field, a nickel set for 3rd down. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They run forward with Carson, and he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Garoppolo.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. He'll buy some time right. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. To throw is Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
What we got? 54's mark. 54's mark. Check. Watch 54.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Being chased out left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. Third down here.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Fourth down.
The field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth.
54.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football. But an alert 49er able to gain possession, so they will indeed hold on to the pigskin. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for DK Metcalf. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 83 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
49ers.
Myers connects on the PAT, and they open the lead up now to 25. And the 49er hands team does its job.
The onside kick recovered by San Francisco.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.